This is about voting in Australia. Peter Piper picked a politician. Peter Piper picked a pickled politician. Peter Piper picked a proper pickled politician. Proclaiming proclamations for the people was his mission, but the pickled politician out of Peter Piper's vision had a peck of paper makers puppeteering the decisions. While the pickled politician promised people pretty things, the peppered paper makers were pulling all the strings to ensure the population's separation into classes, and the politicians' lips were puckered to the paper makers' asses, so the politicians couldn't help their people if it didn't help their peppered puppet masters. And the peppered paper makers were indifferent to disasters, like some of the peppered paper makers like to pump their plastic gas pollution in the people was a push towards a permanent solution, perpetual protest by the public, but still in the conclusion the peppered paper makers wouldn't give a resolution. And the peppered paper makers controlled all the public's news. And they portrayed the politicians to persuade the viewers' views, and they would publish printed stories that would make the people lock their doors, but you never heard about the paper makers breaking laws as they push perceptions of the public towards their puppet politicians' cause just to try to justify their peppered paper-making wars. They liked the way that they could perpetuate the gap between the peppered rich and the pickled poor. About the politicians, Peter Piper knew the truth. But come election time, they stuck Peter Piper in a booth. Then Peter Piper picked a politician. Peter Piper picked a pickled politician. Peter Piper picked a proper pickled, plastic-pissing, ass-kissing, peppered paper-making, propaganda-printing, pollution-sprinkling, pickled politician. He didn't pick the politician for any of his words, but because he was the prettiest of the politician turds. Thank you.